Some apps you think are completely harmless have turned out to be a little more dangerous than you'd expect. This video is brought to you by Accountable to You. Visit accountable2you.com to sign up for the best accountability software out there. It will protect you on any device that you use, and all you have to do is enter Because Family as a promo code, and when you set up your accountability subscription, a little bit of that will go to help Because Family continue to partner with parents to protect kids and teenagers. Hi, I'm Michael Prince with BecauseFamily.org and FamilyTechBlog.com. Every now and then I get messages from parents saying, hey, did you see this article? Hey, did you see what happened here? And usually the answer is, yup, and I'm not surprised. And here's why. There's certain things you learn as you do what I've been doing for as long as I've been doing it. The last 5 years, I've been learning about the culture our kids are growing up in, the digital connected world our kids live in, and how it impacts them and affects our families. One of the things I've learned is that if there is a way to manipulate an app or a system online, people will use that way and they will hurt people. It's brutal, it's awful, but it's the truth. You've got your friends on Facebook that you have to unfollow because that comment section just is a place for them to go in there and be horrible people. You hear stories like the founder of Bark going in and pretending to be an 11-year-old girl on Instagram, and immediately, as soon as she creates her account and puts up her first post, 5 minutes later, she starts getting inappropriate photos and requests from men in her direct messages on Instagram. You hear stories about the Bible app and people using the social function in the Bible app to find and groom sexual predatory victims from youth groups and churches. Stories like bullying in Google Drive. That's right, you can go in and chat with people in Google Drive and use documents to share comments back and forth. People are going in and using Google Drive like another social media or private messaging app. Google Drive is something that's available to them because of the school work that they do, but their kids are using it to cyberbully other kids. They're using it for sexting. Not every kid is doing this, but it's happening. And here's what's going on here. As I said, if there's a way to manipulate a system online, people are going to use that way. What does that mean for us as parents? Do we throw out the baby with the bathwater and say, forget it, you can't use any of these things? We are books and paper for school, we're writing letters to each other, and we're only sending pictures in the mail that we go to JCPenney and have them take our pictures sitting there. No, that's not the option. What we can do is have conversations with our family about what is right, what is wrong, what to do when you see something inappropriate on social media, when you see something inappropriate on the social function of an app like the Bible app. The answer is simple. You don't believe strangers in this app. I think that's where the main problem, the crux of the problem is with some of these issues, is that our kids are learning to trust anyone. The stranger danger issue is no longer there. And so as parents, we have to teach them, hey, stranger danger was real when you were 6 years old at the playground, but it's just as real when you're 15 in a social media app and getting contacted by people, especially men, you don't know. And by young girls you don't know, because there's a good chance those are also adult men. So, am I surprised by the atrocities that have been done on these apps that are meant for good or meant for education or just meant to bring people together and have a great social encounter? Of course I'm not shocked. This is what people do. We find a way to use the products that have been made for good, or at least just made for a benefit of some kind. We find a way to go in and screw that up. My final advice is this: talk to your kids. Have conversations with them about what to do when they see something inappropriate. If they're in a Google Drive chat with kids from class and they start hammering on one of the other kids, you need to know that is cyberbullying. Even though it's not happening on social media, that is the same thing. And they need to know that they need to speak out and say something to somebody, a trusted adult who could do something about it. We're supposed to be that safe place for our kids. If you're not cultivating and creating that at home, you're making it really hard for your kids to function in this connected world with voices all around them. So do your best. I'm here to help. Thank you very much for watching and for listening. I'm Michael Prince with BecauseFamily.org and FamilyTechBlog.com. Don't forget to visit Accountable to You. That's accountable, the number 2, YOU.com. to sign up for your accountability software subscription, help Because Family a little bit, and get that first month free with the promo code BecauseFamily. Thank you again. We'll see you next time.